is Judy Mezzi, and I am Deputy Commissioner of Planning for the City of White Plains. And it is my absolute pleasure to introduce Mayor Tom Roach, who is an incredible advocate for fair housing in this city, and we are just so pleased with his leadership. So thank you so much, Mayor.
Thank you, Judy, and good afternoon, everyone. And I have to say that, first of all, congratulations to Judy for obtaining the grant and putting this whole program together. It was really remarkable. But congratulations to everyone who's involved, because when I saw the concept of it, I thought it sounds great, but I couldn't imagine how it was going to turn out, and it turned out so beautifully. I mean, each house is so remarkable and so on point. That it's just amazing. So I think this is going to become something that other people are going to do and that we will do again. I want to thank all the groups that came out, all the hard work that went into this. And I also think I'm very impressed by how much everyone is engaged looking at each other's houses and rethinking the way they view the world and looking at it from a different light. So I don't want to get in the way of that. So I want to get back to that. I want to say County Executive George Latimer was here, and I believe he is here. And also the Executive Director of the Human Rights Commission, Teja Shankala, is here as well. So I'll be hanging around. Take pictures if anybody wants to take pictures. I'm taking pictures of your houses, whether you like it or not. And just enjoy the rest of the afternoon.
As the mayor mentioned, we got funding for this from Federal Office of Housing and Urban Development, and we have two of our biggest cheerleaders with us today, Jennifer Mubarak and Raisa Waheed, and they are exactly what you want in your grants people. They were behind us every step of the way. They really got the vision, and we are so very, very happy to have you here with us today. Thank you so much. So a big round of applause. And our regional administrator for HUD, Alika Ampry-Samuel, was hoping to join us, but I think that she may have gotten stuck in traffic, so we're not sure she's going to be able to say a few words, but we thank her as well for her vision and her support. I also would be really remiss if I didn't thank all the other departments of the City of White Plains. You can't imagine the work of the Department of Public Works, the Mayor's Office, purchasing, which had to put up with my okay, now we want to buy gnomes, now we want to buy Legos, now we want to buy, so they were just absolutely amazing. So thank you so much to purchasing, to DPW, to the Mayor's Office. I'm sure I'm missing somebody, but to all the departments. And now I would really like to introduce Mary Rose Mercurio. She is the project coordinator for this, and it's her hard work that made this all happen.
Hello, everyone. I'm just going to quickly go over the houses and the artists and community groups that did them. So first, right in front of us here, we have Taisha, who worked on the House of Race and Color with the Thomas H. Slater Center. Woo! A little bit in the back, we have promoting fair housing with the Hudson Gateway Association of Realtors. And then way in the back, blue and orange, is reporting fair housing with the Westchester Human Rights Commission. We also have Moira, one of our artists, who worked on 3 houses as well. She did disability with the Mayor's Advisory Council Committee of People with Disabilities and the Mental Health Association of Westchester. She also worked on the history of fair housing with Westchester Residential Opportunities and the future of fair housing with White Plains Mayor's Youth Council. And we have Rebecca, who worked on familial status with Lifting Up Westchester and the House on Sex and Gender with the Loft Community Center. Also, happy Pride still. And then we have Jennifer, who couldn't be here today, but she's here in spirit and she gives her best. She worked on the National Origin House and the House on Religion. And I'm just going to say a quick few words. Thank you to our 4 artists who took the time to help visualize their group's message. They've created a striking exhibition for Fair Street USA and has helped people discover that anyone can be an artist with the right support and leadership. And also thank you to our 11 community groups for their input, knowledge, personal stories that helped guide our artists to achieve each group's collective concept. It was really a pleasure to get to know all of you. Being able to work alongside you at Ebersol created a really wonderful, lasting community in White Plains. And also a particular shout out to the White Plains Mayor's Youth Council. Those high school students came after school on the weekends, worked really, really hard. So we hope that this project is just the start of the future of fair housing. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mary Rose. Okay, a couple more comments. First of all, we welcome County Legislator Jewel Williams-Johnson here. Thank you so much for joining us. And I cannot believe I forgot to thank the library because, and what a gorgeous place this Library Plaza to host this on. And tomorrow, the houses will move into the library, and they will be on display in the library for the month of July. And they are sharing space with some pictures of Martin Luther King Jr., which is a gorgeous synergy because of the fair housing legacy that he has brought to the country. So we're really pleased about that. And now I would like to introduce the Regional Administrator for Housing and Urban Development, Alika Ampry-Samuels, to say a couple of words to the group. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. I am recently appointed by President Joe Biden as of January to serve as the Regional Administrator for Region 2, which is the state of New York and the state of New Jersey. And when I heard about this project and knowing everything that we talk about with fair housing, I had to be here. It took me a very long time to rush up to White Plains just now. And so I apologize for my tardiness, but I could not miss this moment. And so I just wanted to say just a few words on behalf of HUD and our amazing and fearless leader, Secretary Marsha Fudge. HUD provides federal funding for education and outreach, and to spread the word among residents, landlords, and realtors, renters, home buyers, homeowners, everyone and anyone who provides housing, that discrimination in housing is not an option and that it is illegal. And whenever I stand before a group of people, I have to reiterate that and say that over and over and over again, because we are in the middle of a housing crisis and discrimination should not be one of those issues at all. And so I wanted to just bring greetings on behalf of HUD, and I also wanted to recognize HUD staff that's here right now. Jennifer Mubarak is here, as well as Raisa Waeed. Raisa Waeed is our equal opportunity specialist, and Jennifer is our branch chief, and they both serve the White Plains area. And so I just wanted to come by again and bring greetings and say that it's a beautiful day. I'm excited about seeing the displays, and we look forward to being of service to you all. Thank you.
So everybody, please enjoy the houses, let them speak for themselves, and please eat the food that's in the back and visit Arts Westchester. We thank you so much for coming by. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Mills, and I'm one of the artists that works for the Fair Street USA fair housing project. So as you can see here, I made this beautiful design on the house, and what it's supposed to represent is the love and peace that is amongst families and keeping families together. And because it's on this house and talking about fair housing laws on the inside, it's essentially saying, like, we need our homes to have the family, we are protected by the homes, that's our sense of security, and, you know, just throwing out positive messages to people so that they're aware that homes are important, be aware of your fair housing laws, and be aware of what discrimination looks like, especially if you do have a family. So I used colors to represent mental health awareness, happiness, blissfulness, peace. So very calming, cool colors with lots of love done with it.
Hi, my name is Maura Trachtenberg, and I'm one of the artists for Fair Street USA. And this house to my left is representing the protected class of disability. And the first thing that happened is I met with two groups Mental Health Associates of Westchester and the Mayor's Advisory Council for Disability. And as the folks involved in those groups told me their stories, everything was a challenge. They told me about problem after obstacle after issue. And I said to them, that sounds like a game, a very bad game. And I said, it sounds a little bit like Chutes and Ladders. You go 2 steps forward, you slide 2 steps back. And they said, no, monopoly, because housing has to do with real estate. And that ended up being the inspiration behind this house.